What's up, ladies and gents? This is KSigKid coming at you with another Destiny video. Today we're gonna say Iron Banner Rift is officially in the books. We got all of our bounties complete on all three of our characters and we're done. We got to rank 5 on one character on our Warlock. We ended up picking up that level 5 distance star. And I believe we also grabbed a class item and helmet on my Warlock. I probably should go in and grab one for our Titan and Hunter as well, because they're all really good or perfect stat rolls, so I should probably try to remember to go ahead and do that after I upload this video. Anyway, Shia LaBeouf is saying what to do. That guy is pushy. But what we're going to do, like usual, we're going to show you what we got from all of our bounties, we're going to show you some Rift highlights, and we're going to talk about what Iron Banner Rift was like, at least in my opinion. Now this first clip that we're showing is probably my best one that I had over the entire weekend. It was sick. We're talking about running, perfect running, getting the dunks, getting a nice kill streak. This first clip is pretty solid. But yeah, all Iron Banner Rift, it was not that way. Now in this actual match I am playing with blueberries. This might be the only time I was in a match with blueberries all weekend that I was like, yes, we're really doing things really, really well. Most of the rest of the time, oh baby, I'm not proud of it, but I'm not too proud to admit that there were definitely some unsavory words that came from me directed at the television when playing Rift matches. Holy crap. It was an utter crapfest in playing with blueberries. Absolutely terrible. Hated it. So here's what I want to say. There are some people that absolutely despise Iron Banner Rift. There are some people that absolutely love Iron Banner Rift. And what I would say is you're probably both right, but for different reasons. So on Friday night, I played with a team of people that I'm friends with, that I play with often in the game, and we went ham. We had a great time. We ended up going 13-4 in our matches. That was amazing. 13-4, it was a good time. We had a good time. There was a little bit of lag that was going on, but overall, we had a really good time. Then I played solo. And in my first 17 matches solo, I went 2-15. 2-15 compared to 13-4. And in those 13-4 matches, I probably had 5 to 7 best around medals. And in those 2-15 matches, I probably had 5 back in action medals. It was horrible. This game mode is made solely to be played with people that you know and people that are communicating. Otherwise, it is an absolute nightmare. Now, yes, you could get matched up with blueberries that are really good, but my experience was that was typically not the case. Typically not the case. I'm sure that there were very skilled people that were playing, but the problem is everybody's kind of thinking, hey, I'm going to go ahead and do what I want to do. I'm going to go ahead and do things my way, and everybody's thinking that way, and nobody gets anything accomplished. The sight I hated to see the most all weekend was a blueberry with a sniper rifle, because I knew every single time, I knew that they were going to be sitting in the back of the map, they were never going to go for the spark, and as far as those KDs at the end, they were always extremely low and extremely negative. Now KD is absolutely not the end-all be-all, and it is definitely not the end-all be-all in Rift. In fact, people who have the highest score typically have a little bit lower of a KD. But the problem is, whenever you have something like a .17 and you've never even attempted to go up and grab the spark and make any progress with the spark, well, you were absolutely hurting your team, you were hurting your teammates, you were killing the chances of anybody winning this game mode. It was really bad, and I think it's probably not people that play Destiny a lot. It might not be people that actually even view this channel. It's probably more people who, hey, whenever Iron Banner Rift comes around or Iron Banner period comes around, they want to jump on and they want to go ahead and grind and go ahead and get that gear. That makes more sense. That makes more sense because whenever I was playing these game modes solo, I was just kind of getting that feeling like, I'm not exactly sure if these people know what's actually going on in Rift. I'm not sure if they really understand what's actually going on. And it's probably because we had some more people who were just casual PvP type players. Not that they're bad, not that casual means bad in this circumstance. It's just They might not be playing Destiny hardcore. They might be playing other games on PvP hardcore, and they happen to just jump back into Destiny. So yeah, my experiences solo were quite bad, but with the team, way different. And I'd be really curious to know what your particular experiences were, if you're feeling similar in, hey, this mode is definitely made for teammates. Whenever I was playing it solo, it was an absolute nightmare. And as far as connection stuff, I mentioned that we had a little bit of lag, and we did a video just yesterday about lag, but overall, the stuff that you saw in that video was all the lag that I personally experienced in the game. There were maybe one or two other people who were doing things that, it's not exactly what you should be seeing in the game, but overall, it wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad for me, but I've heard that other people really had some bad experiences, so I'm really curious what the overall sentiment is, if this was a pretty solid game mode, or if there was just too much lag to go ahead and handle. Anyway, moving on to our loot, starting off with our Warlock, we got a Proud Spire, we got a pair of gloves, we got a Proud Spire, and we got some boots. So, 2 shotguns, and unfortunately, none of the shotguns that look like this Iron Banner equivalent are really PvP style shotguns. They're the quicker firing shotguns made a little bit more for PvE. So we might be looking for full auto, if we could potentially get full auto, because that range is way too low for PvP. As far as this one goes, we've got small bore and injection mold. That's not going to do it. Quick draw looks interesting. Final round, crowd control. Again, some of those rolls might be okay in PvP, but not with this particular shotgun. And our second one, again, small bore, oiled frame, quick draw, again, casket mag, performance bonus. That looks to be interesting to have on shotguns, but again, this isn't going to work. This is not going to work in PvP, and definitely not going to work for me in PvE. So both of those are going to be infusion fuel. Moving on to our gloves. Man, these gloves look really cool. I just haven't saved any of them, because I just like some of the other gloves that I happen to have in the game. Unfortunately, it looks cool, but I'm probably not going to keep it around. I'm probably going to just go ahead and use it as infusion fuel. The stat roll on it, you can see that big discrepancy, 40 to 34. That is always one of those things that's pretty tricky. If you can get 2 of them grouped up, then you're really cooking with gas, because that means that you're getting up really close to that 100% stat roll, as long as they're both pretty high. And we also got a pair of boots, and yet again, these are going to turn into infusion fuel. I'm not a big fan of those Warlock boots. I like the gloves a lot better. Moving on to our Hunter, we got a Silver Dread, a chest piece, a Proud Spire, and a pair of boots. So, another Proud Spire. Let's go ahead and start off with the Silver Dread. This is actually a pretty solid machine gun, but as far as my perks go, I'm not sure I'm actually digging them. I think I like one of my other versions just a little bit better. In my first column over here, I'd probably like to have more stability, as opposed to working on the range. I'd probably rather have stability right there, because in the final column, I actually have persistence, and that's probably the best perk that I have on this heavy machine gun. Unfortunately, if I could have matched that up with more stability, this thing would have been even more amazing. So we're probably going to have to pass on that. And so this Proud Spire does have full auto. Let's take a look at what other perks we have. So we did get a bunch of stability. Yes, it hurts my range, but remember, we're going to be using this for PvE if we use it at all. In the middle, we've got Quick Draw. We'll probably go ahead and take that. And then, yet again, full auto. So this one might not be terrible in PvE. I'm going to go ahead and keep this one around. The other ones, those are going to be used as infusion fuel. This one's probably going to stick around. Let's take a look at our chest piece. This chest piece looks significantly better as far as the stat rolls go. 6159, not too bad at all. Discipline strength, auto rifle, sniper ammo, not bad at all. So we got that chest piece, and finally we have a pair of boots. And looking at these boots, oh man, they just look so weird. Those chain links down at the bottom, they look so weird to me. I don't know. They just kind of look out of place. They don't seem like they fit. It looks like you have Sparrow Racing pants on and then random links of chain. Finally, we're on our Titan, and we got a Proud Spire. And a chest piece, and a sniper rifle. I never got that sniper rifle before. The Laughing Heart, and another chest piece. So we got a Proud Spire, guys. Holy crap, we've never seen that gun before. Let's take a look first at our shotgun. Hey, look, it's a Proud Spire. And we did not get full auto, so this isn't going to compete with our Hunter one. We did get that hand-laid stock, quick draw all over the place, but like I said, no full auto, so we're not going to be using this thing. Our Hunter's Proudspire was the best as far as potentially seeing any use in the game. Now the Laughing Heart, I've never picked this up before, but unfortunately I have a But Not Forgotten that is God tier from the Archon's Forge, and this one has a lower impact class. Even those snapshot explosive rounds, those things look kind of cool for PvP, PvE. The rest of it really isn't stacking up, and again, it has that much lower impact here. But Not Forgotten is really, really good. Again, from the Archon's Forge, just like Saladin's Vigil. And finally, we got 2 chess pieces. And it looks like, wow, yeah, the second one, way better as far as stat rolls go, 60-61. That is significantly better. This is a really good stat roll. And it's not that bad looking, not that bad looking. Intellect Strength, we've got Auto Rifle, Sidearm Ammo. Okay, our perks aren't the greatest in the world, but the stats on this are pretty sick. Anyway, that was Iron Banner Rift. I really didn't think it was coming back, and it did. But I want to know what you ended up getting for all of your bounties and what you thought about Iron Banner Rift. I'll understand if you say you liked it, and I will understand if you say you hated it, because you're probably right on both counts. Anyway, guys and gals, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, smack that like button and subscribe to the channel. Check out these awesome videos. Good luck with your raids, your drops, your Iron Banner, and I'll see you around in Destiny. #right and wrong.